Dr. Mills. Here are the charts. Some of the findings indicate that... Oh. Dr. Mills.
You were Dr. Mills' assistant, Miss Patrick?
That's right, Inspector.
Now, you must have known him quite well.
Yes, I did. As well as anybody at the college, I imagine.
Maybe you can help us establish a motive for his murder. Did he have any enemies that you know of?
Not that I can think of. Everybody loved Dr. Mills.
Not everybody, Miss Patrick. That scalpel didn't get into his back by itself.
Don't misunderstand me, Mr. Davis. Dr. Mills had frequent arguments with, well, many of his colleagues, but never anything serious enough to have caused his murder.
I frankly doubt that Dr. Mills was killed by a scientist.
Well, why do you say that? You have some sort of a clue?
I have 6 clues. You see, whoever killed Mills wasn't very smart. He left his fingerprints all over the knife handle and the table. 6 perfect prints. No scientist would be that careless.
Well, those prints should make it fairly easy to find the murderer, shouldn't they?
They should. We're running a routine check now, both through the FBI master file in Washington and the faculty file at Barker, just to be on the safe side.
I see. Mr. Davis, this has all been a pretty big strain on me, so if you wouldn't mind...
Of course.
Thank you.
Just one more thing, Miss Patrick. You don't have to answer this question if you don't want to, but it may have some importance. Was there anything between you and Dr. Mills?
I respected and admired Dr. Mills, but I didn't love him.
I see.
I'm engaged to Dr. Donald Stewart.
Stewart? Isn't he on the faculty at Barker?
Yes. We're going to be married as soon as the semester ends.
Congratulations. That'll be all for now, Miss Patrick. If I need any more information, I'll get in touch. Now, what is it, Larry?
Well, looks like you get off pretty easy on the Mills case, Mark. This fingerprint report just about wraps it up.
What do they find?
Well, the prints on the knife and the table are identical to the prints of one of the men at Barker. Donald Stewart.
You see those loops and whorls that make up the fingerprint pattern?
Yes?
And those are made by the ridges of the skin. These ridges are formed in an individual at birth and remain unchanged until death, sometimes long after. Can you imagine any 2 individuals being born with identical ridge patterns?
Can you imagine an atom so small as to be undetected even under a microscope being powerful enough to destroy the world?
You're clouding the issue, Doctor. We're talking about fingerprints. Oh, sure. Fingerprints can be copied and have been many times, but never successfully.
Why?
For one very simple reason. The sweat ducts. If fingerprints are transferred or copied, the sweat ducts and the oily moistures they give off will be missing. Do you agree, Doctor, that both those prints contain the sweat ducts and oily moistures?
Undeniably.
So, you see, Doctor, the possibility of those prints we found being anything but your own is completely out of the question. Now, Doctor, would you like to start all over again and tell me exactly how you killed Dr. Mills?
Look, Inspector, I told you. With the time Dr. Mills was killed, I was at home watching television.
I know, the 11 o'clock news.
But I recall the program vividly because it concerned Dr. Black's cardiac experiments with the sperm whale.
You have no witnesses, Doctor.
Naturally not. I live alone, but you could certainly call the television station.
We already have. The newscast that night did carry the whale film report. All the newscasts. 7, 9, and 11 o'clock. Dr. Stewart, you have no alibi.
Dr. Stewart, you're not being fair to me or to yourself. How can I get you an acquittal when your only defense is a denial?
I'm sorry, Mr. Warren, but I did not kill Dr. Mills.
Don't you understand, Dr. Stewart, you haven't got a chance? Those fingerprints are uncontestable.
You believe me, don't you, Eve?
Oh, yes, of course I do, dear, but Mr. Warren's right. The jury never will.
I suggest you change your story. Admit killing Mills.
What good would that do?
You had an argument. You killed him in a fit of anger. I can practically guarantee a verdict of second-degree murder.
You're wasting your time, Mr. Warren. I'm telling you the truth.
What is it, Larry?
New report from Fingerprints. Better hang on to your chair, Mark.
What do they find?
They went back to Mills' lab and took some more samples. There were several sets of fresh prints on bottles which have been added to the lab stock since the time of Mills' murder.
So?
3 sets of these prints belong to, now get this, belong to Donald Stewart.
What? Well, that's impossible.
Maybe, but it's true. Those prints were definitely left sometime after Dr. Stewart was taken into custody.
Are you trying to tell me there's someone else with Donald Stewart's fingerprints?
Yes, Mark. That's how it looks.
The discovery of another set of Dr. Stewart's fingerprints, left at the scene after Dr. Stewart had been remanded to custody, threw Inspector Davis into a baffling predicament. If it were possible that 2 people could possess identical prints, the entire system of identification through fingerprints would become obsolete.
Do you realize that innocent people may have been executed unjustly because of duplicate prints?
I don't think so, Mark. It's 1 in a trillion chances.
Larry, have you ever made a mistake, any kind of mistake?
Yes, of course I have, Mark. But...
So you're not infallible. Nobody is.
I know how you must feel, Inspector. Somewhat like a doctor who successfully inoculates hundreds of children with a vaccine, only to have one die from its effects.
Worse than that. Larry, I've got to believe you've made a mistake this time.
I wish I could say I have, Mark, but I haven't. I may not be much else, but I am a fingerprint expert.
All right. I want you to take a crew of men and get back to Barker College. Take print samples from every man, woman, or child who has access to the labs or facilities. If you can find the person with Dr. Stewart's prints, then I'll believe such a person exists, not until.
Okay, Mark, I'll get right on it.
What about me?
You've been indicted for murder, Doctor. I've submitted the new evidence to the district attorney. The next move is up to him.
I see.
You know, Doctor, I find myself hoping that Larry Evans finds the other guy.
Yeah, so do I.
The DA's office won't act until conclusive evidence is uncovered, Dr. Stewart. I'm sure it won't be long now.
What do you make of it, Don? Do you think there could be 2 sets of identical prints?
Frankly, I doubt it.
I doubt it, too. But I will admit one thing.
What's that, Mr. Warren?
For the first time since I was called in on this case, I believe you didn't kill Mills.
Oh, that's very encouraging. Now, all you have to do is find out who did.
Do you think that these new fingerprints will help?
No, I don't. And I don't think there's another set of mine floating around, at least not a natural one.
Well, what do you mean a natural one?
Eve, I think somebody's found a way of duplicating fingerprints.
But how? Who'd want to?
Mr. Warren, I don't know the answer to either one of those questions, but I intend to find out.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yes. I'd like you to go back to Barker, Eve, and get every book that you can on fingerprinting. Find out if fingerprints have ever been successfully reproduced.
All right. I'll try.
And I've got to sit here and try and think of somebody who'd want to frame me, and frankly, I'm stuck.
Well, I better get to work.
Can I give you a lift?
Yes, would you please? Bye-bye, dear.
Guard.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Dr. Mills. Dr. Mills? Dr. Mills is dead. Dead? I'm sorry. It happened the beginning of the week. Didn't you read the newspapers? No. No, I haven't. I've been out of town for the past 2 weeks. I just got back this morning. Dr. Mills told me to come by just as soon as I got back. I have a feeling I've seen you before. What's your name? Judy Rogers. Well, the name's not familiar. Had you known Dr. Mills long? Only about 2 months. He'd been helping me. Wait a minute. I've got it. It is you, isn't it?
That's what I looked like before I met Dr. Mills.
That's remarkable. Well, there's no trace of a scar at all.
I know. I've had that scar for many years, and I thought I'd die with it until Dr. Mills offered to help.
And what did he do?
Well, one day he stopped me on the street and